Welcome to our journey today where we'll explore right livelihood in Buddhism. Let's set the stage with a quick overview of Buddhism, a rich and profound philosophy that has guided countless individuals in their quest for inner peace and enlightenment. At the heart of Buddhism lies the Eightfold Path, a comprehensive guide to leading a meaningful and fulfilling life. Each aspect of this path serves as a compass, guiding us toward a life of harmony and wisdom. Now imagine a piece of this compass, an integral part that guides us in our everyday actions and decisions. This is where right livelihood comes into play. It is one of the aspects of the Eightfold Path, a principle that encourages us to earn our living in a manner that is ethical, fair, and beneficial to all. So, are you ready to delve deeper into the concept of right livelihood? Stick around. You might be wondering, what exactly is right livelihood? A great question indeed. Right livelihood is a critical aspect of the Noble Eightfold Path in Buddhism, and it's all about how we make our living. But it's not just about having a job or making money. It's about working in a way that is ethical and honest, creating a positive impact on the world around us. Imagine you're a painter. You could use your talent to create beautiful works of art that inspire and uplift people. Or you could use it to forge famous paintings and deceive art lovers. Both ways you're painting. But only one of these paths embodies right livelihood. This concept encourages us to earn our living in a way that aligns with our moral values, upholds integrity, and contributes positively to the world. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to quit your job and become a monk to practice right livelihood. Not at all. It's about the intention behind your work, the mindset you bring to it. It's about being mindful of the consequences of our actions and making choices that reduce harm and increase benefit to others. Right livelihood encourages us to ask ourselves, is my work causing harm to others? Am I exploiting or deceiving anyone? Am I contributing positively to the world? If the answer to these questions is a resounding no, then we're on the right path. And it's not just about avoiding harmful work. Right livelihood also encourages us to actively seek out ways to make our work more beneficial to others. Maybe that means making your business more eco-friendly, or volunteering your skills to help a local charity. The possibilities are endless. You see, right livelihood isn't just about what we do, it's about who we are. It's a way of living that brings our work in line with our deepest values, promoting a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It's about making our work an expression of our highest selves, and a force for good in the world. As you can see, right livelihood is more than just a job. It's about making a positive impact with our work. Now let's translate this concept into our daily lives. How can we practice right livelihood? Picture this. You're standing at a crossroads in your career. On one path, you see a high-paying job that, well, might not be the most ethical. On the other, a job that pays enough but aligns with your values and contributes positively to society. Right livelihood encourages us to choose the latter, to choose the path that supports the welfare of all beings. So how do we incorporate this into our day-to-day lives? Let's break it down. Firstly, consider the work you do. Is it causing harm or benefiting others? A beneficial job could be anything from teaching to healthcare to environmental conservation. You're contributing positively to society and not causing harm. On the other hand, if your job involves exploitation, dishonesty, or harm to others or the environment, it might be worth reevaluating. Secondly, honesty and integrity are key. In every job, no matter how small, carry out your tasks with sincerity. Be honest in your dealings, be they with colleagues, clients, or competitors. Right livelihood isn't just about what you do, but also how you do it. Finally, remember that right livelihood isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. It's about making mindful choices that align with your personal values and the principles of ethical conduct. It's not about judging others for their choices, but focusing on your own path and striving to make it as ethical and beneficial as possible. It's a continuous journey, not a destination. Each day presents new opportunities to practice right livelihood. Maybe you start by recycling at work, or by speaking up against unfair practices, or by simply being kinder to your colleagues. Small steps can lead to big changes. In essence, right livelihood encourages us to make ethical choices in our work and contribute positively to the world. So, let's walk this path together, making the world a better place, one ethical choice at a time. But what difference does right livelihood make? What's its impact, you might ask? Well, let's delve into that. Practicing right livelihood can bring about profound benefits, not only to us as individuals, but also to society as a whole. It's like casting a stone into a pond, creating ripples that extend far beyond the initial splash. On a personal level, choosing a livelihood that aligns with our values and ethical principles can bring immense satisfaction. It's more than just earning a living, it's about making a life. When we spend our days doing work that we believe in, we experience a deep sense of fulfillment that transcends the transient highs of material success. It's about achieving peace of mind, knowing that our actions are not causing harm to others or to the world around us. But the impact of right livelihood goes beyond the individual. When a significant number of people embrace this concept, it can lead to societal change. Imagine a world where businesses prioritize ethical practices over profit, where workers are treated with dignity and respect, where the environment is cherished and protected. This is the potential ripple effect of right livelihood. In Buddhism, there's a concept known as karma. Simply put, it's the law of cause and effect. Our actions, thoughts, and words have consequences that can manifest in this life or the next. When we engage in right livelihood, we are essentially planting seeds of positive karma. We are setting in motion a cycle of goodness that can influence our own lives and the lives of those around us. So you see, right livelihood isn't just about choosing an ethical profession or being a good person. It's about a commitment to a way of life that brings about positive change. It's about realizing that our actions matter and that we have a role to play in shaping a better world. Right livelihood isn't just good for us individually, it's beneficial for the greater good of society. Let's look at some real-life examples of right livelihood. Firstly, consider the case of a farmer who adopts organic farming methods. He chooses not to use harmful pesticides that could damage the environment or the health of consumers. Instead, he opts for sustainable farming techniques that nourish the soil and promote biodiversity. His profession provides him with a means of living, but it also aligns with the principles of right livelihood because it doesn't inflict harm on others or the environment. Next, let's contemplate the work of a teacher who goes beyond the curriculum to teach her students about compassion, empathy, and respect for all beings. She doesn't just impart academic knowledge, but also nurtures the moral development of her students. Her profession is not only a means of earning a living, but also a platform to promote a more compassionate and understanding society, embodying the essence of right livelihood. Now, imagine a business owner who ensures fair wages and safe working conditions for his employees. He doesn't exploit his workers or resort to unethical practices for profit. Instead, he upholds the principles of fairness and respect, creating a positive and supportive work environment. His business not only generates income, but also contributes positively to the community, making it another great example of right livelihood. Lastly, consider a healthcare professional who dedicates her life to serving others. She provides care with empathy and respect, regardless of her patients' backgrounds. Her profession allows her to maintain her livelihood while also providing essential services to those in need, exemplifying the concept of right livelihood. Every profession has the potential to be a right livelihood if approached with the right intentions and actions. It's all about aligning your work with the principles of non-harm, fairness, and respect for all beings. These examples show that right livelihood is attainable, no matter what profession you're in. We've taken quite a journey today, exploring the concept of right livelihood in Buddhism. We've peeled back the layers of its meaning, understanding it not just as a guideline for ethical work, but as a path towards a fulfilling and harmonious life. We've seen how the practical application of right livelihood can transform our day-to-day experiences, infusing them with purpose and compassion. We've also delved into the impacts of living by this principle, recognizing its power to not just shape individual lives, but to ripple outward, touching others and the world around us. And we've seen real-life examples of right livelihood, individuals who embody this principle, inspiring us with their stories. In embracing right livelihood, we align our work with our values, creating a life that reflects who we truly are. It's not just about earning, but about contributing, about making our mark in a way that resonates with our deepest truths. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, your livelihood isn't just about making a living, it's about making a difference. Until next time, take care.